folks, Rick here, back with another video, and we're here to discuss the Note 7 launch, and it boggles my mind how Samsung thinks they could get away with making an identical Galaxy S7 Edge, virtually identical specs, identical cameras, identical everything to the T, and expect that people will pay $850 for the same exact phone. It just boggles my mind. The Note 7 was known as the kingpin of all phones, the biggest display out there, the top quality specs, the phone that pushed innovation and pushed Samsung to the next level to show people and other manufacturers that Samsung could do a lot of great things. And I was really disappointed with the Note 5, but this pales in comparison to how disappointed I am with the Galaxy Note 7. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. But real quick, I'm on GSM Arena right here so we can go through some of the specs. And looking at these two phones, on the left we have the Galaxy S7 Edge, on the right we have the Galaxy Note 7. Okay, let's look at some specs right here. Okay, identical specs. Okay, identical in every way. Let's see what we have here. Okay, dimensions may be a little bit different. The Galaxy Note 7 is a 5.7 inch, while the Galaxy S7 Edge is a 5.5 inch. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Same Super AMOLED display. Like I said, 5.5 inches compared to 5.7. The Galaxy S7 Edge has a higher pixel density because the screen is a tad bit smaller. So you have more pixels on the Galaxy S7 Edge. Okay. One difference is you're going from Gorilla Glass 4 to Gorilla Glass 5. They're both rocking Marshmallow, Android Marshmallow. You both of them have the Snapdragon 820. Now, when companies like Asus and the Zenfone are already bragging that they're gonna have the Snapdragon 821, and we're supposed to have the Note 7, which is supposed to be the best of the best for the power users out there, having the same old Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, it's just nuts. Same exact CPU, dual core, 2.15 gigahertz GPU, the Adreno 530, same exact memory card slot. And let me add another factor in there, where most of the other manufacturers, especially companies like ZTE with the Axon 7 and Asus, they're offering dual SIM capability as well as micro SD, where Samsung, who's supposed to be the king of all kings, is still just offering micro SD. Let's see. Same exact primary camera, 12 megapixel camera with a 1.7 aperture. Same exact thing offered on the Galaxy Note 7. The only fundamental difference is with the Galaxy S7 Edge, you have the option to choose between a 32 and a 64 gigabyte version. They both only have 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now, like I said, OnePlus 3 offering 6 gigabytes of RAM. Asus Zenfone 3 Deluxe, 6 gigabytes of RAM. ZTE Axon 7, they have a version with 6 gigabytes of RAM. How is Samsung going to make their powerhouse phone, their flagship of all flagships, only have 4 gigabytes of RAM? So here's something even better what Samsung did. They only gave you a 64 gigabyte option, even though there's expandable memory. Why? So they can go ahead and charge you $849 for one variant only. So if you want to pick up the Note, you have to pay $849 because they're only rocking one 64 gigabyte variant, even though it has micro SD expandability. Why wouldn't they give you the option of a 32 gigabyte variant and paying $100 less? Even 700 and change is still way expensive for this phone. But let's just say $700 in change. That's more palatable than $849, right? Let's see, let's keep going. Same exact sensors, auto HDR, secondary camera. They're both 5 megapixels with a 1.7 aperture. Everything. Same audio chip, same exact audio chip. It was proven to be a lackluster loudspeaker because of the nano coating. So you know what? What are we doing with that? We're doing it again with the Galaxy Note 7. Same exact features. Now here's one feature that's different. We went from micro USB to Type C. Okay. So here's another thing that bothered me. Like I said, OnePlus, ZTE, Asus, all the major manufacturers are going to 3rd gen version of Qualcomm Quick Charge, and Samsung is still using Quick Charge 2.0 on the Note 7 when we're already at Qualcomm Quick Charging 3.0. So they're using more of the old technology in this phone, and it's amazing to me. One, they made the phone look identical to the Galaxy S7 Edge, right? If that wasn't bad enough, instead of 6 gigabytes of RAM, which most phones, instead of 6 gigabytes of RAM, right now most mediocre phones have 4 gigabytes of RAM. So this is supposed to be the best of the best, top of the line, and it's only offering 4 gigabytes of RAM. So basically, they're giving you, this is exactly what they give you. I'm going to explain it to you right now. Oh, and it gets even better. You go from a 3600 milliamp battery to a 3500 milliamp battery. So you decrease the battery size, you put a fractionally bigger screen with less battery with the same processor. So battery life on the Note 7 is going to be weaker than battery life on the S7 Edge, okay? So again, that's about it when it comes to this. Here's what you're getting. You're getting exactly what I was saying in my last podcast. You're getting some upgraded S Pen features with more touch sensitivity to it and little minute advances to the S Pen capability. You're getting USB Type C, and you're getting a smaller battery. That's it. So USB Type C and upgraded S Pen features does not equate to a powerhouse of a phone compared to the Galaxy S7 Edge. Anyone who has the Galaxy S7 Edge would be retarded to go to the Note 7. By all means, if you have a Galaxy S7 Edge and you go to the Note 7, you're just a retard, because there's no reason to spend the extra money for minute upgrades in S Pen features and USB Type C. And even with the USB Type C, you still have Quick Charge 2.0 as opposed to Quick Charge 3.0. That's just insane to me. I hope that this is a major flop and a major egg on Samsung's face, because this is the second time they did this. They did this with the S6 and with the Note 5. They made the Note 5 look just like the S6 and gave it like minute upgrades from the S6. But this takes the cake. This is virtually an identical phone from the Galaxy S7 Edge, every way, with the exception of the S Pen and a few and S Pen and USB Type C. It's nuts. Samsung, big fail. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Been meaning to make this video all day. I am so disappointed in Samsung and how they thought they could get over on giving you a Galaxy S7 Edge with just an S Pen, because this is really all you're getting, and charging you almost $1,000 for that phone, when competitors are out there charging $399 plus goodies for the same features, if not better features, on their phone. But Samsung wants to go and charge you $849 for a USB Type C. It's just nuts. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you just think I'm overreacting, or you agree with me that anyone who has the Galaxy S7 Edge should not upgrade to the Note 7, because basically you're paying more money for the same identical phone, just with the S Pen. Alright guys, this is my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.